Yo, it's Cass and Chris. We got you in the mix. Yeah. We say goodbye to the gloominess and the rain. Bright-eyed pupils when we peep the waves. Until we get sipping our local IPA. Welcome to the city built for leisure and play. Cause we're living.
Welcome back, my friends. Another Living in San Diego podcast. I'm Chris Erickson. We got Mr. Cassidy Lewis on the ones and twos over there. Welcome, Cassidy.
Thank you.
Welcome to the studio. We're at the Bermuda Club Studios up here in Carlsbad. And yeah, we got a hot lineup today. Cassidy just had some breaking news we'll get into as well in our sports section.
Yep.
So stay tuned, all you San Diego Padre fans. That's kind of the only sport besides our other team. We'll have an update on them too. But we got weekends. We got some sports, obviously, some moving and shaking in the MLB world, at least for our teams. So I know this is a San Diego podcast, but half of the crew here is Giants fans. So we have Giants updates
angle.
too.
I definitely keep in touch with, I listen to enough San Diego radio to kind of keep my finger on the pulse.
Yeah.
But I probably have a little bit different take than
You're our baseball guy, so
Yep.
You're going to fill us in there. What's going on? Even though we're out of baseball season never stops, does
100%.
it?
No, I think somebody said earlier 110 days or something like that to spring training. So I'm ready. Let's go.
After last season, I said I am not going to get the package again, or just for Padres, right? It's just a long commitment. You're like, okay, I mean, it's fun watching games, but just a lot of time, a lot of emotional energy. Every game doesn't necessarily matter, but it kind of does, obviously with the playoffs. But I caved at the beginning of this year. I saw they were starting. I was like,
got to do it.
I think I actually just got auto renewed. So I was like, sorry, I'm already in. And then season ended, and then the wife's like, not 110 days, but she's like, yeah, it starts in like a week, so it doesn't matter,
I think you just asked me about the Bills. I think that's what happened to me this year.
Yeah.
Because I think I got it in the last 3 or 4 weeks last season, and I think it just auto-renewed this year. So.
Check your auto renews, guys. Those things sneak up on you. And we got new to do and Adieu. Then we got a question for Cassidy as we come into Thanksgiving. We're about 2 weeks out from Thanksgiving. Yeah, 2 Thursdays, right?
Yeah.
All right. Are you still on the 30-day no drinking train?
No.
I know you never committed. I was just trying to trick you into it.
Oh, nope.
All right. Well, I am. It's going well.
How'd you do on Veterans Day? No barbecue, no drinking, no nothing?
I think I worked.
No.
Yeah, it was a random Tuesday in the middle of November. So I think the boys were off, so I had a little bit of them. But, we were at home, which is also the home office. So we got to figure it out. But anyways, good times. How was the weekend? Let's start there as we jump into this lovely November day here in San Diego.
It was good. We a little less sports than usual. We had a baseball game. I guess it's not that much less. We had soccer in the morning on Saturday for Bray, and then baseball in the afternoon for Cam. Probably one of the best. Our buddy David said it was the best game he's ever coached, and it was. We lost 5-3, but we had the tying run at second base in the bottom of the 7th. Came up a little short, but super fun, competitive. And just watching the boys get better is a lot of fun too.
That's a low scoring game for you guys.
Yeah, I mean that's this is for Cam's league. So this is we have defense now that bases are 80 feet. A ground ball in the infield is an out.
Yeah.
Fly like a lazy fly ball to the outfield is an out. Like there's a lot of outs to be found on that kind of just scale of a field. Mm-hmm. And it's not a ton of walks. It's not a ton of hit by pitch. Now Sunday's game, it's a different story for Mustangs. So 9 and 10-year-olds, it's a mess. Yeah. I mean, we scored. I think we had 4 runners reach base via the drop third strike, who all came around to score. Mm-hmm. We had a bunch of walks. I think we probably had maybe 4 hits, but still scored, 16 runs or something. So. Yeah, that one's a mess.
Yeah.
Those are high scoring
game.
Yeah. And we still, I think we're 2 weeks in a row. I don't think we got a defensive out.
Okay.
So
solid.
Yeah. A lot of strikeouts for us. But.
Yeah, defensive outs. I remember when we played, I guess it's not T-ball, but machine pitch last year. Mm-hmm. Those guys are half of them aren't paying attention. Surprised they don't get hit more. Especially some of the kids are ripping the ball. I'm like, wow, dude, nobody got nailed.
Oh, I yelled my left fielder's name. So some kid hit a rocket, and I turn and look, and my left fielder is looking at the ground. I'm like, it literally went right over his head.
Good.
So
good thing it didn't knock him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think one inning we had almost 3 real outs, and it was like, whoa, look at these guys. Wow. That didn't happen definitely not every inning, maybe a few times a game, but
yeah. Back in the T-ball days, since I coached 8 seasons of T-ball, and by the end of it, it was like, this is the worst thing in the world. Just got so boring.
Yeah. I was bored after one. I retired after one.
You did. Yeah. But that was already my 5th season of T-ball when you were there for
one.
It's
not a T-ball, dude.
Yeah. But I was just counting outs because there's no score. There's no runs. So I would just count outs. And at the end, I'd be like, sweet, we got 7 outs. That was a good game. But anyway, yeah, it was a fun weekend of sports. And so as soon as we were done, we cruised down to Coronado on Sunday. We went to a really fun dinner. We got down there at dinner time. So went to the Blue Water. I think, what is it called? Blue Water Grill. It looks like a mini Hotel Del right on the harbor there in Coronado.
Does it have the lighthouse thing at the top?
Yeah.
Not the lighthouse, but
it's red roof. It looks exactly like the top of the famous looking part of Hotel Del.
I think I went there.
Blue Water Boathouse. That's what it's called.
I think that's where we went for. It's kind of we didn't go on our real honeymoon until later on, but I think we stayed in Coronado for a night or two, and I think we went to that restaurant because I remember we asked them. I don't know how we ended up at the top.
Really?
Yeah, we were able to go up to the top, look out.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't either. I don't know how we found out about it or why we were able to get up there, but it's just cool. Little view up there. So
yeah. It's really good seafood. We all got something tasty, and it was really, really good.
What'd you order?
So I split a soup with Cam and then had some of his calamari. I had ordered an appetizer, a crab dip thing. Probably wouldn't get it again. I mean, it was good, but it was
it was
good.
I was
going between a sushi roll. I was like, it's weird to order sushi not at a sushi place, but I should have done the sushi roll.
Yeah.
But Chelsea got a lobster roll, which would look delicious. Cam got calamari and Bryn got grilled fish. So yeah, it was fun.
Very nice.
And then Saturday we haven't done it in a long time. Actually, I don't know if I've done it since I was a kid. I went down and did the Natural History Museum, which right now is half price because it is half open.
Oh, okay.
There's a big chunk of it that's not the main parts, the main entry with the big skeletons and all that. That's all closed right now. But it was really fun. And then we did, since that was half price and half open, we went over to the Science Museum after the Fleet Museum, and that was a blast too.
I haven't been down to Balboa for a while.
Yeah, it was cool. And then I was just telling you, we went to Villains Brewing down in East Village, and that was really cool. You said it was half door?
I believe it was half door, yeah. I think I went there pre-Padre game at one point. We were down there. Yeah, I think it was, I think they were playing the Phillies because I was with my Philly friends. And yeah, half door brewing. It's cool. Like you were saying, it's old house looking structure, kind of the feel of it. It's got a big stoop out there or a big deck, right? In the front.
It's got a big deck in the front, and then it's got a big deck on the second level too, with its own bar upstairs too. It was rad. I mean, it's I could see it popping off for Padres games.
Yeah.
Food was really good. I got some jalapeno burger that was delicious. They also have a lot of barbecue, like brisket, and also got brisket tacos. Beer was really, really good. I don't know how often they go through beers, but I got for my second beer of the outing, I got the Camp Crystal West Coast Pale Ale, which was very, very good.
I wonder where Camp Crystal is. You said there's one up in LA or something?
Oh, Villains Brewing, Anaheim. Yeah. Camp Crystal is from the Halloween movies.
Okay.
Or is that Friday the 13th.
Okay.
Yeah, with Jason Voorhees, right?
Got
is that
it.
Friday the 13th?
So that's the Villains. That's what you're saying. They're all. It's I mean, that's right up your alley too. A villain themed bar.
Yeah, it's. I mean, not that I'm a huge horror fan, but
no,
villains
but
more like Disney villains.
You like all,
stuff.
yeah.
We'll have Nightmare Before Christmas stuff there.
Yeah, you'd prefer Disney villains or something like that.
100%. Yeah. Well, and that's why we started going to the one up in Anaheim, is because Cam's big into Disney villains.
Yeah.
But now they're getting older. They like recognize these characters. Not that they've seen the movies, but Jason is just really recognizable.
Yeah. Just
Freddy,
part of the zeitgeist, or part of the. Yeah. It's just in the world. People know about it.
Yeah. And it was cool. All the decorations look like Halloween, but I think they're just what it looks like all the time. But it was really cool.
Halloween's past, guys.
Yeah, right. But yeah, it was definitely recommend it. Cool. Like you said, the building was really cool. Having it be like this old like house with it in like 20-story building. So it was really cool.
Yeah. Good to know. So you just went Balboa to there and then back to Coronado?
Back to Coronado, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was great. Sunday, now it's double weekend. Tuesday, we went and played tennis at the tennis courts in Coronado, which is cool. You can reserve them. They're like $10 a person. Kids are free.
Which ones?
Right at off Glorieta, so like right at the harbor.
Okay.
There's probably, I think, 7 or 8 tennis courts. When we were there was like, I don't know, 4 open courts. So easy to reserve.
Nice.
Pretty cheap. They probably have like rental rackets and stuff too. There's 2 at Chelsea Fox's house. So we just played a little bit. It's fun. My feet hurt. It's the only thing. I went like really hard in the paint for a couple of shots, and my feet hurt a little bit after. So
you got to work those up.
Yeah. Well, and I probably didn't have. I was wearing Vans. I probably didn't have the best shoes for tennis court action.
When we played at family camp earlier this summer. We played me and my buddy Phil a pickleball and a tennis tournament. And I think I just had, I don't even know what I was, it might have been Vans one day. Might slip on Vans. I'm trying to think. Because I remember I had socks on too. And I think I was running around in Vans, which has no support.
Yeah.
And I remember coming out and my socks were ripped. You know, the heels had blown out. Like it was like I was playing on asphalt or, just the court anyway. So not ideal. Yeah. They're not ideal for tennis playing or pickleball playing, but more for skating.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun though. The boys really enjoyed it. They've started playing pickleball in our garage a lot of the last couple of weeks, and so obviously
you finally got to get those used that you bought like 3 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. But now it's like lighting a fire. Since they both want to do it, I'll probably start trying to get them out, try it out a little. Yeah,
there's plenty of. I mean, most courts around here have some sort of pickleball setup.
Yeah.
Weren't you guys going to put one up by your hood? Did they say no? Or you guys said no?
We said no.
I would say no too. If it was by my house, I'd be like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. It was supposed to be right next to our house. So like we would with lights. Yeah. And no, it was stupid. It was like, we're not listening to
especially those houses above too. You're like, right, that would be even worse.
No, but they talked about putting them in the most recent approval or whatever. And I don't know what happened to it, but they were supposed to talking about putting them in where that checkerboard thing is down by lower softball. Because that wouldn't bug anybody. I don't know if there's enough space for more than like 1 or 2 courts down there.
Yeah, it seems like somewhere in the park they could put a few. Yeah. Dig something out.
Yeah, for sure. So anyway, that was my long weekend. It was fun.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. So what did I do this weekend? Not much. No, we did have sports. Always got to talk sports, but futsal. Do you boys play futsal?
Not yet. No.
So we did a little tournament at Eden Garden over there. And it was just 3-on-3. Usually it's I think it's 4v4 with a goalie. So it's just a smaller tournament, no goalie. But it's fun to watch. It's just a quick game. They're 15-minute games. Usually they're, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or something like that. But it's just nonstop action. Just boom, 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 boom. There's no throw-ins. It's like goes out. It's a kick in. If it goal kicks or kicks, like it's just super fun, super fast moving. And anybody out there looking for or has soccer kids looking to get some more footwork. Yeah, it's super good for that because the ball's a little heavier, it's a little thicker. It's even if you boot it, it doesn't really. You could pick it, but to get it off the ground takes a little bit of work. But it's fun. It was a good tournament. It was fun, just miniature. Like I said, people run around. Nice. Not necessarily even teams. It was like put on by a group called Samba. They're a bunch of Brazilian people, and they've grown it pretty big. It's pretty good. So anyways, did that a little bit. I told you about my eagle sighting. We don't know if there's an eagle, right? Yeah. We're trying to figure it out, but there's anybody out there, let me know. Hello at Living in San Diego. Have you guys seen eagles around San Diego? I looked it up and they said there is, but I'm not sure if it was. I was looking out my window and looking out. All I see, I can see the roof lines down below and then just beautiful blue sky. There's a tree to the left. There's some trees on the right. So it's kind of this window where you could see out. And we see birds fly here and there. I've seen hawks 100 times, but this massive bird came across my window and I was like, whoa. And the wife was upstairs. She goes, what was that? I was like, I don't know. There's just a giant bird and it swooped back. And then as she came down, it came back and did a turn right in front of our window, probably 15, 20 feet away. And its wingspan was massive. I don't know how big it was. It definitely wasn't those normal little hawks. You sent me one. It could have been like a red-tailed hawk or something.
Which was a lot like since I was at the museum, I was like, I'll do some research for Chris here. Yeah. But they had like I sent you a picture of the stuffed version, the taxidermy version. And it went, just comparing it to like the normal hawks we see here. Can't remember what they're called. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. The normal hawks that we see a lot of, the size of it was a lot bigger.
Like, and they're around here as well?
Yeah. Yep. Because this section was all SoCal birds.
Okay.
Or maybe even San Diego only. But it was seeing it with its wings out would have been something to see. Like it would have been a cool. So that would be my guess. Not that I'm a professional. If there are any birdies out there, definitely.
It happened fast, and then he swooped back at full wingspan. So just like as he made a turn by a tree and started coming towards our window, swooped up, and then I just saw his wings above. Like we have a 5-foot gate, whatever fence, maybe 5.5 foot, and his wings just came up above it, so you could just see a giant wing. And just in my head, you hear, just like a big old. Like a movie sound coming out of there. Yeah. It was wild. So I don't know what it was, but
I told you my story when we were talking about this last week, that my dad still to this day doesn't believe me that I saw a California condor off their old street eating there was a dead rattlesnake that I had already seen earlier in the day. I'm driving down their hill and this bird that looks like a prehistoric dinosaur and huge. I mean, it was, I don't know how tall they actually are, but 3.5 feet tall.
Pretty big.
It's a big creature. And I slam on my brakes. I'm on the phone with Charles. I'm like, I gotta go. And because I wanted to get out and grab a picture. And as soon as I open the door, it takes off and the wingspan it looked like a small airplane. Like it was enormous. Yeah. And before I could get my phone out, it was like 2 flaps of the wings and it was gone.
Yeah. See, there's big birds around here.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Just don't see them off. Don't see them off.
No, I got an owl living in my neighborhood too right now. It's pretty cool. I've seen him a bunch of times, but what else did we get? We had, yesterday, it's actually twice. Sunday, I got a text from my buddy Eddie. Hey, you want to go golf tomorrow at Lake San Marcos? Exec. I was like, I can't, got too much to do. And then later that day, my dad called me. He said, hey, you want to golf Wednesday at Goat Hill? I was like, the universe is telling me something. I think I have to golf, guys. So,
yeah.
Anyways, yesterday ended up golfing at Goat Hill. Have you been there?
No, only filming with you.
Oh yeah, okay.
I've never played it.
It's a fun course. This is the second time I played. It's a few things about Goat Hill. First, it's a super fun course. It's between exec and a full size course. I think par is 65, but every time we played there, they have something going on, so it's shortened it up. Like last time we played, they were redoing maybe 18th green, and so they had a hole just in the middle of the fairway. They're like, now it's a par 3. This time we played, they were redoing the tee box. And so they had moved the tee box up. So it's still a par 3, but now you're hitting onto the green. And even I was with my uncles and my pops, even with them, they're like, every time you come out here, they're sanding the greens, they're punching the greens, they're doing something. There was another hole halfway shut down because they were doing tree work. It was like constant. It's go there, you're going to find out. Like, the one time we went, they were literally like the next hole in front of us. They were sanding the greens, and then we wait for them to clear, go to the next hole, sanding the greens, and so it's just layers of sand on there. It was wild, but that's what I heard multiple times. My uncle's been there, like they were saying the same thing.
Discounted rounds or no?
Nothing. No.
Well, I've played Encinitas Ranch when they're sanding the greens before, and it was like half price.
Yeah.
Because the greens are it's like you see the trail of sand coming up with the ball when it's done. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes putting a little easier. Sometimes we would just make a line in the sand directly to the pin. But it's a really fun course, a lot of ups and downs. You have a few driving holes, you have a few fun par threes. It's miraculously, I lost a ball, but then a lot of holes, like as you're going through there, if you go left, it's to hole 4. If you go right, it's to hole 4. If you go left, it's to hole 16. You're just cutting through like other holes. Like you don't know where balls are coming from. So we almost got pegged a few times, but we also almost hit a few people too, right? So I found my ball that I lost earlier, later in the round. It was still sitting. It was sitting on a tee box, like 7 holes in front of us, but we looped back around. Ended up shooting a solid 83.
Nice.
Second hole I came into, it's par 3. We started at hole 10. So there's a men's tournament going on. So we started midway through 10 and then go back around. Second hole, put it not even on the green. It was about 4 feet off the green, but had a nice little putt. Boom, tracking, drop it, birdie. It's like, golf's easy, dude. This is easy, man. I only had 1-7 all day. Everything else, like the back, I guess it was a front 9, but our back 9, I think it was all like 4s and 5s. So I ended up shooting 83. That's solid with that. Ended up beating everybody in the group. I was by 1 or 2 strokes. Never done that. I'm always, even on those courses, probably shoot, 90, 95.
Yeah.
So felt pretty good out there. But if you guys haven't been to Goat Hill, awesome. They have a driving range there. It's dog friendly. It's kid friendly. They have a cool, the 19th hole, their, hangout area. They had some food going. I guess my uncle was telling me they have like the Taste of Oceanside there every now and again. So you got like, a bunch of vendors up there, pizza spot, privateer pizza, beer spots, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, super fun. Yeah. On the far, as you pull in on the far left, I guess the far east side of the course, there's like a little par 3 or no, like a little 3-hole course.
Oh, yeah. Kids course.
Yeah. So you can just kind of putt around there if you want to. But yeah, it's a super fun course. I'm surprised I didn't lose anything. I didn't have any other birdies. I had a lot of shots, a lot of three putts. That's what it came down to. A lot of 3 putts.
Especially on sand. It's tough.
Yeah. Today they only sanded. They sanded one behind us. There was a little bit of sand here and there. We saw them, but they weren't directly in front of us.
Got it.
The last time they were literally sanding the hole and then would leave. And this time wasn't too bad. So anyways, Goat Hill let me give you a little history on Goat Hill because it's been there for a while. And they've recently, since maybe 7 years, actually kind of redid it. So 1952 is when it started, which is, quite a while. But their mission is to renovate, maintain, and operate Goat Hill Park to serve as the Oceanside community in the greater North County looking to enjoy golf, recreation community. And they also have they have disc golf. They have, did they have disc golf? Maybe not disc golf, but they have like a juniors. So like on every hole, they have like a little, basically like a driving range mat. So for like little younger kids, they just hit off that instead. But cool. Originally built in 1952 as a regulation length 9-hole par 36 layout. So it was
a full size 9-hole full course.
It was Center City Golf Course, was the first golf course in San Diego County. The course was redesigned in the early 90s by Ludwig Kuhn, I don't know, into the 18-hole short course and became known as Goat Hill to locals. It is loved for its ocean views, fresh breezes, authentic atmosphere, and raw golf feel. Quite simply, you'll have a hard time finding a more challenging short course with as many unique holes anywhere in the country. It is pretty unique, like comparing it to, Lake San Marcos, exact, well-maintained, pretty standard.
Looks
Hit
like
here. Looks like a golf course. This has some fun. So Goat Hill thrived under the watchful eye of Lud until he passed in 2004. Since that, Goat Hill has struggled under mismanagement and combined efforts of developers and politicians and would love nothing more than see this beautiful landscape paved for the sake of revenue. That would suck. Just see a townhome community going there. So in 2014, at one of Oceanside's most historic town hall meetings, the local community and the golfing public made national headlines as they united to stop redevelopment one more time in an effort to keep and restore Goat Hill as the People's Park of Oceanside. So since July 1st, 2014, Goat Hill has seen a dramatic improvement. I thought it was, so it's over 10 years now. Dramatic improvement. Now they have like a whole brand. Like it's like, it's like a cool vibe up there, right? First off, the 75 acres of rolling landscape and ocean views are exceptional. On top of that, they were able to put a lifetime worth of experience to good use as they've been redoing it. Everyone's welcome from beginner to the tour player. They do have like little tournaments there with some tournament players. I think Xander Schauffele. How do you say his last name? I always
Schauffele? I don't know.
Anyways, I seen he had something signed in the bathroom. He was there for some sort of tournament, but they built a 3-hole kids course called the Playground where kids and parents can play for free and others can contribute. So anyways, they've done a lot since then and they're still doing a lot. Like I mentioned, as with any time you go there, they're going to be doing some sort of work. But anyways, Goat Hill, awesome place over in Oceanside. Took probably 3 hours on the dot to get through the whole thing.
Okay.
And there wasn't much waiting. It was, a few minutes between each hole, maybe. So it's not like packed. I think greens fees were like $53 with the cart. So not bad. Super fun. But anyways, that was a weekend. And then one other thing coming up, Pies and Pints 2025.
Yes.
Next week. If you guys didn't get an invite and you want to get invited, hit us up. Go follow us on Instagram at I am Chris Erickson and at Cassidy Lewis RE. Come say what's up over there.
Looks like you and I have some pies to make in a week.
Oh, yeah. We'll be making some pies. Follow us over there. Well, we're going to be whipping up some apple pies, some pumpkin pies.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Agreed.
All right. Sports real quick. So San Diego FC we watched the Miami game before. I think it was on a Saturday. I forget who they were playing. But they blew
Inter Miami. I got it.
Inter Miami. Yeah. They blew them out 4-0. I was like, I hope the FC game is like that. I hope it's not like a close game where, a nail biter like every San Diego sport usually does. They ended up whooping them 4-0. Yeah. It was a fun game.
Yep.
They were up
early.
5 minutes in.
Yeah, it was great.
Lincoln got invited. He went with his buddy. So it was probably a super fun game to be at. And, they had season tickets, real big soccer, huge soccer fan. So we're thinking about going to the next one, but it's a Monday night.
I was like fully looking for tickets, thinking it was this coming Monday.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. They take a break, so
yeah,
I guess right before Thanksgiving week, right?
Yeah. So we literally are flying out on that Monday.
Oh yeah,
out to Florida.
It's gonna be tough to get there. Then.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at tickets, like had them in my cart, and I'm like, oh my god, it says the 24th. Oops. What
were they going for? Ballpark.
So on their website, the cheapest ones were, when I was looking, were like $300, but I think maybe the resale ones I was seeing like 160, 180 was the cheapest.
All right.
Something like that.
We shall see, but yeah, they'll play Minnesota. So next game is against Minnesota, Monday, the 24th at 7 PM. Last 2 times they played them, they beat them 4-2 in June, and then they lost 1-3 in September. So a split match with them. We'll see what happens. I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's a set Western I don't know. Is it Western Conference? How do they say
semifinals? I don't know.
Yeah, semifinals, but it's just the conference semifinals. It's not the, and then they'll have the conference finals and then they'll have MLS finals. So 2 more rounds potentially.
Yeah.
But when it's no more 3 and best of 3. It's one and done. Yeah.
You figured out the style or how it works.
Finally. Took us all season.
Well, now we'll know next year.
Yeah. All right. It's baseball. So Padres hired a new manager.
How funny. I mean, before we get to who it is, how funny that the person that they hired was in like half of the interviews before he threw his hat in the ring.
Like the hiring interviews?
Yes.
The Padres are hiring Craig Stammen as their manager in unprecedented. Let me restart that. The Padres are hiring Craig Stammen as their manager is unprecedented in franchise history in one sense. In another, it's history repeating itself. The latter history suggests Stammen could enjoy a long, successful tenure. So he was introduced as the 20th manager, not counting interim, on a Monday in a press conference at Petco. He's the first skipper in club history to spend the bulk of his playing career in the bullpen. He also joins Bochy as the only Padre non-interim manager who played for the team, and Jerry Coleman as the only Padre manager with no previous coaching experience. So who is Craig Stammen?
I mean, he was a relief pitcher for
Is
the
it
Padres.
Stammen or Stammen?
I think it's Stammen, but I
haven't heard.
know.
I've just read his name a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I know he played for the Padres out of the
Yeah.
bullpen and played. I think he said 300 something plus 333 appearances or something, but
Yeah.
not like.
No, he's a career reliever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's at least major league career reliever. But I mean, he played for the Padres with Manny Machado and with Fernando, and like I don't know if there's anybody else. That's
Yeah, I
been
think
there
he
that long,
played
but
till 2022, 2023. It sounded like he was in the minors.
Yeah.
Never made it up, and then last few years, Preller brought him in as a special assistant, whatever that, just a made up thing. Like come on in. We need your intel.
Yeah.
So who is he? What is he? What is our thoughts?
I mean, it's like I think a lot of teams are going in the direction of you don't need major league managerial experience to become a manager of a team. I think there's a lot more people that make a team run than there were, 20 years ago. There's an analytics department. There's a lot of like cooks in the kitchen when it comes to like writing lineups and, what does the organization do for who's coming up, who's going down, all that stuff. So I don't think it's as important as it has been who's at the helm, but I don't know. It's no coaching experience is wild.
Yeah.
No managerial experience at all is wild.
Mm-hmm.
I told you before we jumped on that I heard some Padres, somebody on 97.3 or somebody saying at least, I think maybe it was Ben and Woods. At least they didn't hire a college manager, but at least like that's managerial experience. Yes, it's not in the big leagues; it's in college. But like you're coaching humans, and you're, going through and making changes in pitching, and you're writing lineups, and you're doing all that.
Yeah.
Where Craig doesn't have any experience with that. Will it come quick? Yeah, they'll figure it out. They'll put people around them that make it easier, and you just can't be mad at like trying something new. Like they've gone down. How many managers have they had in the last 10 years?
6.
Yeah. So like, and a good chance that your old manager, Jace Tingler, is now one of the assistant coaches for the Giants too.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I saw that too.
but there's just I don't think it can't be a disaster. So like you'll see what happens.
I guess we will. Yeah. He said, when Preller initially, he was sitting in, like you said, with some of the interview panels as the Padres were trying to find a replacement.
Yeah.
After Mike Schilt, Preller asked him, would you want to be a manager? The response, Craig didn't say no, but he didn't say yes. And then Stammen's path, or Stammen. We'll go Stammen. Yeah. Path to the manager job differed from Kevin Towers, to GM, in that Preller saw him as a candidate from the start, even if he hadn't revealed his hand. Once Preller posed the question, Stammen took to his wife, Audrey. They live in Ohio and have 4 small children. The time and travel demands of manager differ vastly from being a front office assistant. Audrey was all in for the managerial challenge, Stammen said. So I guess, I don't know, that's it.
See, our manager
He's got to
also
move
doesn't
out
have
here now,
kids.
right?
Yeah. Our manager doesn't have kids, and I don't think he's married.
Yeah.
So he can live and breathe baseball.
Yeah. Who'd you guys get? The Tennessee
Vols,
coach?
Tony Vitello.
Who?
I think he'll be great. I think he's a very fiery dude. He was great in the press conference. Like, he is very well spoken. He's used to leading boys rather than grown men, but
Yeah.
I think it'll translate perfectly fine. I just listened to an interview with Logan Webb yesterday, and after he had a phone call with him or met with him, I can't remember, he was like excitedly texting all of his teammates and stuff like, this is going to be awesome. So,
Well, I mean, what are you going to do?
yeah. No,
You didn't hear about the people that said, "Oh, he's going to suck. This is not going to be good."
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's like I said, I think there's enough, just experience around these guys too, that like they're going to either learn it on the fly or they're going to fall flat on their face. I just don't think the chances of falling flat on your face are that high.
But we're hoping for it.
No, we're hoping for. I prefer.
I'm saying from my side.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess hoping. No, I mean the whole point is like it'd be nice to have continuity for like a long time for both these teams. Like it's Giants have also had 4 managers in the last whatever. Well, it goes a ways back now because Bochy was there for a long time. But yeah, it'd be nice to just have some continuity for a while.
Yeah, I wonder how long of a leash they get. Right? Is it
3-year contracts?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. I mean, you got to at least like this year. Yeah, you got to. It's kind of a doesn't matter what happens. You keep them for year 2, and then decide after that.
Yeah, or you know in July you renew their contract and then you fire them in September.
That always works too if you like throwing away money.
Yeah, Melvin's making $8 million a year this year, so
good. Just retire like chilling. He's loving it.
100%.
Yeah. And then I saw Bochy's coming back in as
so he's
advisor.
Same thing as Stammen was last year. For the Padres, he's just a special assistant to Buster
Which
Posey.
it could mean anything, just like whatever.
I think I heard in an interview he's a sounding board. When Buster feels like he needs a sounding board, Bochy will be there. So not a bad sounding board.
Yeah. So been some changes. We'll see. I think your guy's 47. Something like that, 48?
Yeah, not very old.
Our guy, Craig, is 41, so a couple of youngsters in there.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see how it goes.
And Dave
110 days
Dave
till
looks like
spring's.
he's 100.
Yeah.
So.
Who, Roberts?
Yeah.
He's got a few World Series under his belt.
Yep, he does. Looks
so
like it.
Can't really, he did his job.
Yeah.
All right, who else we got? Anything else in sports?
No, I don't think so. That's the big San Diego FC is the exciting one.
Yeah.
Baseball, it's just sit and wait for the season to start, or at least like for moves to start. It's usually like after Thanksgiving into like January when you start to see a lot of the trades and movement and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right, ready for new to do and adieu.
So ready.
So ready. All right, so new. We're going to East County this time.
Wow.
But it's one of our favorites. So if we're out there showing houses, we got another spot to go to, right?
Nice.
Karl Strauss is planning a new Santee location. The new brew pub is set to move into the former home of Mimi's Cafe at 9812 Mission Gorge Road. Huh. They obviously have been here for a long time. Not Mimi's. Well, Mimi's might have been too, but Karl Strauss. So the new brew pub is set to move into the former home, announced by Ken Roke. While the exact opening date is not yet announced, the location is expected to debut sometime next year and will likely mirror the company's 4S Ranch brew pub concept, offering a mix of casual dining and local craft beer. Founded in 1989 by Chris Kramer and Matt Ratner, with guidance from the late master brewer Karl M. Strauss. The company is recognized as a cornerstone of San Diego's craft beer movement. Strauss, who was born in Minden, Germany, and spent decades at Pabst Brewing Company before relocating to California, helping launch the city's first modern brew pub and inspired generations of independent brewers. Definitely one of the OGs, right? Was I mean, like Red Trolley was
the beer for a while.
Definitely
like
one of the craft beers. Yeah. Since opening its original downtown location, Karl Strauss Brewing Company has expanded into 9 brew pubs across Southern California, which include Carlsbad, Temecula, Anaheim, and Costa Mesa. The menu offerings are going to typically include a selection of rotating house brewed beers, so Red Trolley. You like Red Trolley, by the way?
I did when it was like one of few options.
Yeah. I was like, this isn't a light lager.
Yeah, and it like when in the OGs it was like Stone IPA, Red Trolley, and before I really got into hoppy beers, like Red Trolley was a good tasty beer. Mm-hmm. Now I see like Aurora Hopialis or some of those, and I move on.
Yeah. If it's on the, I don't know, maybe I'll try it one day again.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's been a while. I haven't had it for 10 years.
Yeah, I don't know. Give it a whirl. Tower X West Coast IPA, solid.
So good.
Boat Shoes Hazy IPA, pretty solid as well. Along elevated pub fare like burgers, tacos, and shareable plates. So the addition of the Santee location marks the continued expansion for the brand within San Diego County, further cementing Karl Strauss' legacy as a leader in the California craft beer scene. So no opening date, but keep an eye for there. All you Santeeans, is that what we call them? Santelites.
I don't know what you call them.
Chime in, Santee.
Santetians.
Santetians. Yeah, I mean,
Like Dalmatians is an easy one.
Dalmatians, Encinedans, San Marcos folk. I don't know what you guys call it yourselves.
I don't know.
What else?
Santelians.
Santelians. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot around.
We teased something big happening with the Padres and we forgot to say it.
Oh yeah, let's go back real quick.
Do you want me to read the
Going back to sports, back in time. Before we get into to-do, Cassidy's got some breaking news. Do we have a breaking news drop?
Sounder?
Yeah,
No,
I think we do.
do.
This is actually the biggest news that we totally missed. That I think he just saw it right before it came on. So
Yep. Record scratch
that works. That works.
Yeah, I got an email from John Seidler.
He emailed hello at living in San Diego.
Yeah. No, and it's pretty wild. I'll just read the first bit, but it says to our faithful fans. Oh, I thought I was going to say friars.
Oh, I mean faithful, friar faithful. He knows.
Yeah. I want to share with you the family has decided to begin a process of evaluating our future with the Padres, including a potential sale of the franchise. We will undertake this process with integrity and professionalism in a way that honors Peter's legacy and love for the Padres and lays the foundation for the franchise's long-term success. Yeah, interesting. It says during the process and as we prepare for the 2026 season, the Padres will continue to focus on putting every resource into winning a World Series championship.
Will they?
So that's the question.
Is a team, I guess it's more valuable, right? If you have
a valuable
championships.
team. Yeah.
Right. You don't want to just sell
low.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wouldn't say they're selling low now. They have a lot of franchise players, and it's not like you're trying to sell the Marlins.
Yeah.
This is a team in San Diego that has a ballpark, that has fans when they're winning, and has players on the field. So I think that there's a good reason to want to buy them. But
that's a few things. I maybe we can throw it through chat and bring it up next week. Two things. Back to the managers. How many managers have had success? So your guy has managerial in college, right?
Yeah, 8 seasons with the Bulls.
So that'd be interesting. College to pros. Has there been any translation there? But also from none to getting in there.
There's not. But I mean, I don't know about no experience coaching, but from college manager to big league manager, I think it's 0. Yeah.
So I wonder what from no management to first time manager. There's got to be some success stories in there, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would assume. Yeah, I can't think of anybody right off the bat, but I would assume some of these, like Mike Matheny was a manager for the Cardinals for a while. I don't think he had any coaching experience. He was a catcher. I mean, that's the big thing, is a big league catcher. That's a pretty big.
Yeah, you don't get many left fielders.
No, not very many left fielders. Not very many relief pitchers.
Relief pitching has some tie with the catchers, right?
Yeah.
Your work, especially out of the bullpen, I think you have a closer relationship because you got, bunch more heads in there. You got,
you're watching the game more.
You got your catcher, backup catcher right there, or your BP catcher.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I don't know.
We'll see. And then also for the sale of a team, I guess it really depends on who comes in. Like, do we get somebody like, how Cuban came in for the Mavericks and, help them.
Yeah.
Put a ton of money. Had that atmosphere, it wasn't just like, oh yeah, just this is a business. It's like have some involvement into the team as well.
Yeah. Cause I mean, think about just between Peter and John, all of a sudden it went from like, this is my toy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put as much money into this as I can, which he did. Like he clearly bought all in for a bunch of years and then he passes away. And last year they didn't do anything at the trade deadline. They were a little bit more timid in free agency. So like, I think you want an ownership group that's 100, like all in, both feet, rather than what it is right now, which is a little bit less like that just because they're running it for the family. This is the same issue we had with our stupid Chargers back in the day. Was like they were running it to not they were running it to make money,
Correct.
and not to win.
Yeah.
So, and you want it to be the opposite. You want it to be like you're gonna make money. Like this is a major league franchise. You're gonna make money. Just not like, is it okay if you make $1 billion instead of $1.5 billion?
No,
You know,
it's not. That's what I think. Well, San Diego has a lot of, retired athletes, that kind of stuff. If they built some sort of group, like how LA did.
Yeah.
You get a big group of those guys are all bought in. They're going to sell the team, sell the dream.
Yeah.
Obviously want to make money too, but.
Or like one of those like big owners that owns like the Nets or something like that. That would be ideal. Somebody that owns already a different franchise.
I mean, the Nets aren't good.
No, the Nets aren't good at all, but they spend money and the guy's worth like, I don't know, some insane amount of money. How cool would it be to have the San Diego Nets right next door to the Padres?
Yeah, bring them in. They're building out Midway Rising, so maybe that could go right in tandem.
Let's do
Just
it.
kind of sneak on in there, make that a basketball arena as well. All right, let's do it. All right, back to do. We got
Find a new owner. That was our
find
to-do.
a new owner.
That was our to-do.
There's our to-do.
We'll get to work on that.
All right, coming up in 2 weeks, I believe, November 23rd, Sunday, November 23rd, Encinitas Holiday Street Fair 2025. It's the 41st annual, all ages, downtown Encinitas from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Going to have a little beer garden there. They have a few different stages. I think my favorite stage last year, walking through there, was like they had the kid stage, just a bunch of kids jamming up there.
That's
that was pretty fun, yeah. So they got a music lineup on Sunday all day. They got a DJ. They have the Lumberyard courtyard stage. They have the beer garden main stage, and then they have the Hanson's community stage. I think that was the community stage. Yeah, the kids one. So
Rad.
anyways, if you guys need something to do, there's a bunch of those popping up. I think not a bunch, but this is the time where you see, the street fair is popping up. So anyways, that is the Encinitas one.
Sweet.
I had some other info on that one real quick. I think they have 400 something plus. So the Encinitas Holiday Street Fair since 1984. The Encinitas 101 Main Street Association has coordinated with the city of Encinitas and local businesses to host the annual Encinitas Holiday Street Fair. It's on Coast Highway, obviously. 450 unique food, arts, and crafts vendors, 4 entertainment stages, children's rides, bike valets, a kid/dog friendly beer garden with live music, and much more. So take advantage of the free family fun entertainment hosted by Encinitas 101. They're going to have all kinds of fun stuff down there. Our thing is usually just do a lap. Check out, the boys love there's all kinds of fun stuff, but they love the wheels. And then they get disappointed when they get a pencil or something. You're like, what do you, no expectations here, guys. Come on. So anyways, we'll likely be heading down there. So if we see you guys down there, come say what's up.
Friend.
All right. Next up, Adieu. The San Diego Sunshine. We're bidding it adieu. As we're coming in, the reason I brought this up, because I was looking at, I know you guys have some sports canceled and stuff. We don't have anything going on this weekend sports-wise to get canceled, but I just wanted to see, as I was trying to figure out when we're filming, all that, and timing and whatever. I thought it was supposed to rain today. We're on Thursday on, what is it, November 12th? 13th. And I thought it was supposed to come in last night, which everybody said. But I looked at the Weather Underground, and there was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, like straight up rain, like no from noon to 3.
It's like a
break.
It's just like a bar of rain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're bidding the sunshine goodbye right here in San Diego for the next few days, I guess.
Yep.
And then we'll be back.
You know what we'll get a lot of, though, is people saying we need it.
Yeah.
So
we need some rain. You're going to see a lot of Instagram posts. You're going to see a lot of bad drivers. But with the rain on the way, if you guys need sandbags, there's actually a bunch of places around town. You can go to, this is not this one. I had the actual site. Where was it? So if you're in any of the spots, you guys don't. You guys are elevated.
Yeah,
ours is fine too. Actually, if it rains really hard, since it's kind of dirt all around our house, it's like you walk out our front door and it's filled up a little bit.
Yeah.
It drains pretty quick, but I don't know. Sandbags, even a few years ago we had a huge dump. We were okay, but I know some places aren't. So anyways, go to alertsandiego.org and they have sand and sandbag locations. Some have only sand bags. I guess you go fill them up at the beach or something.
Yeah.
And then other
I don't know
places.
if you're supposed to do that, but
I think you are able
really?
to. Yeah, I was trying to look it up because I know I saw it somewhere, but yeah, some places, like I said, are just handing out sand bags because they don't have the sand on site. But I don't know if I read it somewhere or I saw it somewhere, but don't quote me on this. You guys go do your own research, but I swear you could go and fill it up on the beach.
yeah,
I don't know. Go look that up.
But it's
I'm not
also
sure.
like sand. You could also get free sandbags and go buy like a couple of big bags of sand
Where?
at Home Depot.
Ooh, that's expensive.
Is it? I don't think sand's that expensive. Is it?
No, I don't know.
I don't know either.
But there's all kinds of places, a lot of fire stations. So, but go check out that. Some places only have bags only, out in Campo, Julian, all those places, and then Carlsbad, city sandbag locations: Carlsbad, Coronado, Del Mar, El Cajon. Every city has their own place too. So San Marcos, you guys have, if you're in San Marcos, over at Hollandia Park, go over there, a self-service in the parking lot. So anyways, it's always like it's going to be the worst storm ever, and everybody, especially this first one of the year.
Yeah.
And I'd be surprised if we barely saw any rain. I wouldn't be surprised. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's showing like over over 2 inches total between the 3 or 4 days that it's supposed to rain. But like you said, who knows?
Who knows?
So a 50-pound bag of sand is $4 at Home Depot. So
yeah, but you get like 20 of those. That's like
no, it's
a lot.
expensive. Yeah, I'm just saying if you can't find it, Home Depot has it.
I guess under like $100, you get a bunch of sandbags.
Yeah, and that's just bags of sand. That's not actually.
No, then you need the sandbags. So go get your free sandbags, fill it up with sand. There we go.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, as we're coming up to Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I asked, the reason I had this question is because I asked at soccer, we had our last, I guess it's end of year party, trophy handouts kind of thing. Talking with a friend and asking her, do you have any, because we're going to my sister's house, do you have any good recipes for Thanksgiving? I want to do some, I love cooking. I love making stuff, whether it be desserts or just meals, that kind of stuff. So kind of get some ideas. She gave me a really good idea. And then I want to hear what your top like Thanksgiving Day food or tradition or recipe is.
Okay.
But she gave me one of my favorite things is stuffing, but like when it's not just the stuffing, it's like the sausage stuffing, and it's kind of more like,
yeah, I like sausage stuffing.
It's got a little girth to it, but she's going to give me her husband's grandma's recipe for stuffing balls. So it's like a little bite size instead of,
that's cool.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to be whipping up this year, I think. But yeah, what's your top Thanksgiving Day food? I mean, we can hit all of them too. Food, tradition, or, something that you're going to make. So food you could eat, something you can make, and do you guys have traditions at all?
So, I mean, I'm one of the weirdos that actually really likes turkey.
Yeah.
Like at a sandwich place, I'm always going to order turkey. If they have like thick turkey, like actual carved turkey, that's like my heaven. So,
is there anywhere around here that has that you've seen?
No, the Heritage Barbecue had that one for the first time I went there, and I was like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And then it went away.
Dang it.
But anyway, I'm not picky. I love, like, if I'm going to Board and Brew, I love the turcado, or like, I'm just a turkey fan.
Yeah.
Period. So it's always my favorite dish at Thanksgiving, which I think I'm in the minority. People have like their own little.
Yeah. I know a lot of people are like, the turkey's there, but.
Yeah. For me, it's like the turkey is the main dish. But I love
gravy. Anything on there?
Yeah, gravy.
On your turkey?
Yeah, turkey gravy on top. I do love mashed potatoes and gravy too. So like,
can't beat it.
That's Chelsea has always been on mashed potato duty whenever we're going to her folks for Thanksgiving, and she makes like 20 pounds of mashed potatoes. But she has a recipe. I think it's now I can't remember who the lady's name. I'll try to remember. But it's a make ahead. So you make it the day before and then just reheat. But the recipe is like built for that. So it's cool for preparing a whole ton of mashed potatoes.
20 pounds of mashed potatoes.
But yeah, I think that's the only food I've ever that's like if you don't have mashed potatoes, gravy, and turkey, it's not really Thanksgiving for me.
That's what I was kind of kicking around. I'm going to text my sister to see if we're doing just traditional, if we're doing like a theme.
Yeah.
My mom always, maybe not Thanksgiving, but just family gatherings, twice baked potatoes.
Oh,
You ever had those?
Yeah, not for Thanksgiving, but I do like twice baked potatoes.
Those are dang good.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe like a tri-tip, like a Cardiff crack kind of thing.
Villains Brewing, which has a bunch of meat and stuff, had packages for Thanksgiving for brisket and tri-tip
Nice
packages. Same thing with what's our butcher shop down here? Wise They did. And they have turkeys that are like $180. So
they got to be good. And then I was wondering like maybe just switch up the whole thing or do like, I was like, let's just do like Chinese food or something. That sounds good too. Like some orange chicken, a little kung pao.
Yeah.
A bunch of noodles going on.
Oh, Pioneer Woman is the mashed potatoes.
Pioneer Woman.
Yeah.
Okay. Mashed potatoes. That's the go-to.
Yep.
Are you a day after turkey sandwich guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
I think that's one of my favorites too. The last few years I haven't, because we haven't had leftovers or got leftovers. I'm going to have to make a push for it this year.
Yeah.
Nice little soft bread.
Yeah.
We don't have
Hawaiian
mayo,
rolls,
but
Hawaiian
like
rolls.
maybe throw a little mayo on there.
Yeah. I do gravy.
Yeah, you could do that too.
If you have it, I'm just turkey gravy on like a little roll.
Yeah.
That's so good.
All right.
I saw the other day, somebody posted a video on Instagram of like the full on Thanksgiving sandwich, and it was stuffing, turkey, like on bread, stuffing, turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, and cranberry on top. And made that a sandwich.
I don't think I'm doing that.
I know there are places that have like turkey sandwiches with like cranberry. Like that's a thing.
Yeah.
At a couple spots.
Yeah.
I could do without cranberry though.
Yeah, I'd be all right with that. Little sweetness. Definitely maybe in like a chicken salad kind of thing. That'd be good.
Yeah, maybe that's right.
Or turkey salad. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe a turkey salad. But all right, we'll have more. Come with your recipes next week. Maybe we'll figure out. Maybe I'll get the recipe for you guys for the balls, stuffing balls. What's the SNL skit?
Sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls. Yes, yes. That's definitely gonna make that joke at Thanksgiving. So that's a good skit. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hello at Living in San Diego, LIVIN. Hit us up. Love to hear from you, and we'll catch you all next week. Adios.